Didn't see you there. I'm Brandon with Ground Level Mindset, and you are at Ground Level. You're watching the channel at Ground Level as well. So, I'm here to do another Grunt gear review. I'm excited. I hope you're excited because this one I'm pretty stoked about. I love these guys. They're out of Bozeman, Montana, and they are Mystery Ranch. Yes, you heard that correctly. Mystery Ranch. Love it. They're fantastic. I love their gear. Love their packs. I can't even say it enough. They're fantastic, and I've used them for quite a few years now, but I just got my hands on this bad Larry here, and that is the Mystery Ranch 3-Day Assault Pack, and I am going to break this down for you. You're going to get kind of a Mystery Ranch Assault Pack vibe from it. Like I said, it's a Grunt gear review, so I'm not going to give you too much details on like the specs of it, besides the price, how much it carries in like liters, and how it feels on me, and the sizes they give you. But other than that, I'm going to break this down with kind of like a bug out bag vibe to it for me personally, and I'll kind of explain how we're going to go from there. So, without further ado, let's get into this. A little backdrop into this bag, okay? This bag runs about $515 MSRP for the multicam and the Coyote version of it, and it's worth the money, guys. Invest in your gear, invest in your craft. Throughout my time in the infantry, that's what I did. I invested in my own gear so that I could be comfortable in the field. Now, you know, it was the base, it was just line infantry, so it wasn't that cool until I went to sniper section. It got good, and then it got shitty again. But I won't go into that. I'm going to go into this bag. Now, what we have here is a Mystery Ranch 3-Day Assault Pack. The Mystery Ranch 3-Day Assault Pack, like I said, $515 straight line out the door. You're going to have to pay tax and shit on that. You know, any tax is theft. But, you know, we won't go into that either. Now, it holds 35 liters. I think it was like 2160 cubic inches or something like that. But it holds 35 liters. I had to translate that. I had to use Siri. It was a whole mess. So with 35 liters, you can hold a pretty good amount of shit in this. The straps, fantastic, comfortable, pretty padded itself. Kind of ergonomics of how the actual frame is in the pack. Yes, it comes with a frame. The frame itself in the pack runs great with your back, whether you're in armor or whether you're just slick like I am. Whether you're running a chest rig, you're not going to feel it. It's going to be like clouds touching your shoulders and your lower back. It's awesome. Just make sure you get the right size. They do come in small, medium, it's like small, medium, and then medium, large, and then XL, you know, for you big, husky motherfuckers out there. I run with this. It is a medium, large, okay? It fits me. I'm 6 foot, about 240, and I have had no problems with this at all. And I just now want to dive into this bag. This bag has been with me now for about a month, and I have been putting it through its paces, whether it's in armor, whether it's just out in the woods. This is one of the spots I go camping often, and I will bring this bag along. It'll have a lot more on it, and I'll be kind of, you know, either staying out of my truck or my Jeep, but this is kind of the premise of what I bring. And that's also, if I'm teaching a course, I bring this regardless because it is considered a quote-unquote bug-out bag or whatever you guys want to call it. I just pretty much have a readiness bag for me that if shit pops off, I can sustain 2 to 3 days and get off the mountain and do my thing. So, let's break it down. Got my Gore-Tex jacket here, okay? This guy right here. We're in the PNW. It was supposed to rain today, but it actually stayed pretty halfway decent, and I'm very happy about that because I'm not getting pissed on right now. Otherwise, I'd be wearing this. But I got my Gore-Tex jacket, okay? In Washington, Oregon, Idaho, wherever, you want some rain gear, guys. All right, let's be reasonable here. I like to be comfortable. I'm sure you guys like to be comfortable. And actually, as I speak of it, it's starting to sprinkle on me. But I want to be comfortable out here when I'm out here, okay? So why not make that for yourself? Bring a Gore-Tex, all right? Make sure you do. It is very important. Next, I got a hatchet with a saw on it, all right, right here, just in case I need to chop down a tree or, you know, do like some, what was that, terminal list kind of stuff. If you know what I'm referring to, go ahead and drop a like in that that comment section. And again, guys, like, subscribe, comment, please. It keeps this channel alive. And we are just starting, so let's keep this channel alive. I really would like that. I like making these videos for you. Next, I have my Marine Corps issue tarp. Okay, boom. I mean, nothing special about that. Been with me through thick and thin. I've had it for almost 10 years now. This guy's a salty boy. Other side, okay? Med kit. If you go somewhere without a med kit, God, like, be reasonable. You don't know when bad shit's gonna happen. You don't know if there's gonna be an active shooter. You don't know if there's gonna be an active stabber. Really, if you get the shit kicked out of you at a bar, at least you got a med kit, right? Let's be reasonable here. All right, I got a Grail water bottle. Okay, why would I carry this specific water bottle, you ask? Well, it's because it has a filter on the bottom. Okay, I find water, scoop it up, throw it in here. Don't mind me just pushing this bad layer back in. Put it in there. It filters the water through. Drink it. All right. Just make sure it's not like mud water. Otherwise, you're going to have a whole bunch of shit that you have to worry about. It's not going to taste too good. Maybe go to like a free-flowing creek or crick, whatever you want to call it. I would do that personally. And we got plenty of them out here in Washington. I know a bunch on this mountain, so I would have a good time there. Maybe. My stomach's pretty good. Pretty well set for ingesting the things that the military made me eat. All right. Breaking this bad boy open. Let me give you a front side view. All right. It's big, right? Yeah, that's what she said. All right. I got batteries. All right, electrical tape. I tape over the ends of my batteries just so I don't magically make something go on fire or heat up or destroy everything inside here, because if you connect two positive ends on certain batteries, they go poof. I think it's 9 volts that do that. Also, CR123s can. I've heard stories about them doing that, but those were really old, and there was a whole bunch that were going into it. Seaburn. Why Seaburn, you ask? Well, I carry a gas mask with me because, you know, there are certain times where there's like mysterious things that happen, random things that happen. I think it's just reasonable to carry one of these because, you know, I might be walking around someday here, and you know how there's railroads and train tracks and all this shit everywhere in the United States. You know, one of these times it might be a situation where a train rolls off the tracks mysteriously, out of the blue, right? Mysteriously rolls off the tracks and decides that it's carrying extremely toxic chemicals, whether it's the air or the water, and I just need to make sure that I can breathe. This would most likely be, you know, happening somewhere on the East Coast. You know, it wouldn't happen here. No, of course not. Just kidding. It happens everywhere in the United States, and I'm not even going to get into it because that's a fun little topic for you conspiracy theorists out there. Conspiracy theorists. Moving on. That's why I carry Seaburn, guys. And it's not really moving on, but that's why I carry Seaburn. All right. I want to make sure that I can breathe. Breathing's important. You know, if you can't breathe, well, you fucking die. Now, again with the water that I always worry about, I bring gaiters along, okay? I have a pair of Solomons inside my vehicle right now, and they're the waterproof Gore-Tex Solomons that I keep for a literal rainy day. I will wear those out in the field 90% of the time when I'm out here during the winter, and then the summer I just run my Solomon Speed Assault 2s, and those are comfortable as well, but they do not hold water out at all. They just let it in and flow out. So your feet get wet, you're grumpy, I get grumpy, everyone gets grumpy. It's just not a fun time, okay? You're not gonna have a good time. Now, other than the waterproofing shit, even though I have a waterproofing bag right here by Snug Pack with a change of clothes and a fleece top inside of it. I'm gonna set that right there. A fleece top inside of it. Well, I want to stay warm too. Washington nights can get pretty chilly, down to like 20 degrees. And for you Midwestern folk, I grew up there. Don't worry. It's still, it's a light chill, all right, compared to like 0 to -40, which I've been in. Miserable. But it doesn't get that out here, so I just have a light fleece. No worries whatsoever. Then I have a change of underwear, socks, shirt, and pants. Also, guys, consider this. All right, you're out in town. You're not trying to look like, you know, someone in the military, okay? Because usually those guys are the ones that get targeted right out of the gate in a bad situation. The ones that look like the military. I have civilian attire in here, a flannel, just regular like navy blue jeans or tack pants or whatever it may be. But they don't look like they're military. They just look like regular pants. Obviously, I have a Gore-Tex that is M81. No one wears M81 besides hunters anymore. Unless you are those spooky boys. I'm not, and I don't pretend to be. So I keep all my stuff as minimalistically military as possible, hence the color of this bag, hence actually using black. The only two things is the tarp, because I was issued it. I'm not going to go out and buy a new one, and then the Gore-Tex. Moving on. And a mystery. All right. MRE with 2 main meals, the snacks, and field stripped. Okay, all the utensil, not like the powder bags or anything like that. Even though I would use them, I have that deeper in here. I put those apart because then I keep additional snacks in here because I'm a big boy. I like to eat. All right. So have another thing there: the heating pack, the ass wipe, the hand wipe, the towelettes, gum, the berry flavored water enhancer, I think it's called. Have that. Baby wipes. Why baby wipes? Because you don't want swamp ass. That shit sucks, especially if you let it get to the point to where it's like painfully itchy, and you're that guy, you know, itching his ass crack a lot. Not fun. Don't like it. Also smells really bad. Been next to a couple of those guys in my old platoon. I did not enjoy it, and you could tell the ones who did not wipe themselves down in the middle of like the desert, or who didn't shower after they came back from the desert and stunk up the entire Quonset hut. So please take those field showers, you nasty, nasty people. It's a good thing. All right, field showers are good, and field showers are with baby wipes. A radio. Why a radio? Guys, let's use common sense here. Radio. Program the channels to get in contact with your buddies who monitor their radios, and program the emergency distress channel so that if you need to somehow ring that up, you do. You just be like, hey, I'm here. This is my location. Carry a GPS. My GPS is in the car currently. Otherwise, I'd be wearing it on my wrist, or it would be inside here. But know your area, know your location, know approximately where you're at. Give a 6-digit grid to where you're at, or an 8-digit grid if that'd be even better. 6 digits still somewhere, and you can kind of finagle your way there. 8-digit, that'll get people real close to you. But just know where you're at, guys. Otherwise, sometimes that could be the worst thing. You get lost in the beautiful forests of where I'm at, the PNW, and you can't find your way back. Kind of sucks. You run out of food. You can run out of food a lot longer than you can last running out of water. So, moving on from that, flare, parachute flare. Okay, I keep one of these for that exact reason. If I get lost in the woods, pop. Cool, easy day. Water purification, secondary source. I have my water bottle, which fell right here. This, the purifier in the bottom, secondary purifier right here, hang from a tree. Have the water in a bladder, and then there's a hose that runs through it, runs to a straw, filters it right through there, and runs to a secondary bladder that you can drink directly from. Okay, always have at least one source of water purification, if not two, because 1 is none, 2 is some, 3 is just enough. And I don't have 3 in here, so I don't have just enough. Next, miscellaneous trinkets. Okay, I have one of these to ward off a bear / piss it off. I'm always carrying a rifle with me, just FYI, because I'm always out here teaching courses in the PNW. So I bring a rifle to and from a course, even if I'm not teaching a rifle course. But this is just to piss someone off or piss a bear off / ward them away. It's a diversionary device by IWB. Pretty fun stuff. I have some chem lights, a multi-tool, 550 cord, athletic tape in case I twist my ankle, Pretty common sense stuff to have, but again, common sense is not a common virtue. Make sure you guys have at least some common sense of what to pack and what not to pack. Most of the stuff I would not do away with, even if someone's like, well, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, well, I disagree. Moving on. Battery charger for your phone, all right? Portable charger. Maybe you have signal, maybe you don't. This can still, your phone acts as a source of light, all right? Have a distress beacon. They have the SOS beacons on your phone, so I don't see why you should not carry one of those, even if shit goes down. Because you don't know, it's probably not going to be the grid, but the day it does, hopefully you also have some other shit that's going to get you from point A to point B. Now, all right, that's it. I have a smoke and 2 diversionary flashbangs from IWB inside here. I'm not going to break those out. Next, my sole joy of bedding down for the night, the Whoopee. It's starting to get warm here in Washington, and I love my Whoopee. It is the comfort in the darkness for all of you infantrymen, and that's really all I need to say. It keeps you warm, guys. All right, excuse me. Have a tarp. Have a Whoopee. All right, have a Whoopee. At least have a Whoopee. And then maybe have a bivy cover, which is that waterproof cover that goes over your Whoopee or goes over your sleeping system or whatever you bring out to the field. Because that's another source of waterproofing. All right, I can't get over the can't get through the waterproofing enough. It is so important out here. If you're in the desert, nix the waterproofing, I guess. But you probably could also nix this and just carry like 6 liters of water, because you're not going to find water in the desert. You might, I don't know. Only been there a couple times. So, moving on to the top pouch, lockpicks. Why lockpicks? Because you never know where you're going to end up. You never know. If I end up in some of these beautiful towns out under the mountain and I need to find shelter for the night, well, I know how to pick locks, so therefore, well, unfortunately, I'm going to break and enter. A COVID mask. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's not. Because sometimes you just don't want your face seen. Spare magazines full of some 8.55 spicy boys. Why those? Because I carry a rifle with me at all times. All right, other than going to the grocery store. Then I'll carry like 3 spare pistol mags in there and call it good. I carry a gun everywhere I go. And it's my right as an American to do so. So anyone who wants to argue with that, I will gladly argue with that. But I do it. So I carry my gun everywhere I go. I have mags in here. I have spare ammo all the time. Because I never know if I get separated from my vehicle. I don't want to tote an ammo can. I don't want to tote other shit. I'll carry mags. And in my vehicle right now, I think I have like 12. So I would throw them in here because I still have spare space for all my other shit. And this is a lot of shit, guys. If I don't need my nods, I can put them in this top pouch because I did not have a lot in here. I do usually carry a rangefinder. I just got done teaching, so that is actually sitting on my front seat. And I usually carry a rangefinder in with these mags because if you are eyeballing something, you're doing some reconnaissance of your own because you don't know where you're at, you don't know if this place is friendly, you don't know anything about it. Well, I want to make sure I look at things before I even enter. Maybe a proper avenue of approach. Maybe just taking a second to watch how these people interact with each other and if they're ravenous heathens. I don't know. But consider it, guys. That's actually everything I have in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, there's some snare wire in here, just in case I need to snare something. But, I mean, this is a lot of shit. It really is. And I could add more. I really could, but I would much rather add ammunition because ammunition's important. And as Flannel Daddy said, you never want to be the one with the least amount of ammunition. Or he said something along the lines of like that. Please quote it in the comments. Please. But I do love Flannel Daddy, and I live by a couple of his rules. But this is all I got, guys. And that is a lot of shit. It weighs approximately 30 30 to 35 pounds dry. So that means no water. So you are going to have probably about 50 pounds wet with water. That's if you carry that water back and don't just fucking pound it. If you're static and you're not moving, you can pound that water, let it sit in your system, flow through you. It's up to you. But you have to know how long you're going to go between drinking water, because you should be able to at least move 3 miles without pounding a camelback. Obviously, it goes into how in shape you are. And as Flannel Daddy says, if you're not fit, you're going to fucking die. And I fully agree with that. Functional fitness, gentlemen and ladies. Functional fitness is important. But I will preach that on another thing. So, if you guys have any questions on what I have here and what I'm telling you makes sense or doesn't make sense, feel free to drop just drop a comment if you don't understand something. If you want to see me review something, drop a comment. If you say, hey Brandon, you suck at making videos, tell me how I can make it better, please. I really want to make good content for you guys, and I want to start pushing out stuff in a very just very based way, if you will. I would prefer to do based over exuberant or very energetic, I guess, even though I am pretty energetic. Please like, subscribe, and crucify that comment section. I would really appreciate it. And please hit that notification bell. That way you know when I'm going to drop videos, because I'm going to be dropping videos probably about once a week now. I'm starting to get a better schedule, and I'm getting everything sorted out. Next video is going to be on holsters, okay? So look out next week, probably about Friday time. Actually, it'll be Friday. Look out next week, Friday. I'm going to have a holster video for you. I look forward to pitching that to you, and I look forward to you for coming back to another Grunt Gear review. Have a fantastic day, and hit that like and subscribe button. Stay frosty. Just kidding. I don't like to say that. I don't like to be weird. But stay up, gentlemen. I'm out. Oh, wait. I forgot. Reaper Apparel Company. They're the ones who are sponsoring this video. They have given us discount codes, and they have given us a link for you guys to click on. Go there. Get 10% off any orders. If you like the merch, follow it, or go to the link, whatever you want to do. Also, Mission Essential Gear has provided us a fantastic source of giving you guys the merch that you want. If you guys are looking for merch, am I doing this on camera? If you're looking for merch, boom, look no further. The Ground Level Mindset t-shirts are here. That is our first design we ever had, other than the sweatshirt, which is not available to the public because it's an instructor sweatshirt. But this is the first official design here, and it has a fantastic logo on the back. For those of you who want to take a look at it, just pause and enjoy. You'll kind of see where we float as a company and where we're going to go, because we support you and your Second Amendment. Make sure you do as well. Hit that shit on Mission Essential Gear. Go to the profiles or vendors page, drop it down, find Ground Level Mindset. You're going to find us right there, or just go in the search bar and search Ground Level Mindset. If you're looking for training in the PNW, groundlevelmindset.com is right for you, because we provide training in the PNW. If you have somewhere where you think we should come out and train, if you can bring a group together, we will fly out and train you. So keep that in mind, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out for this video. Have a fantastic day, and stay up.